Now on September 4th, Mars in Libra will apply to a square with Jupiter in Cancer. This aspect will be especially relevant during the period between August 29th and September 11th, while that aspect is still within a 3-degree orb. Now, Mars in Libra might represent somebody who is potentially starting conflict or causing trouble under the pretense of fairness or maintaining balance. Mars in Libra is the king of the backhanded compliment. And when it wants to, it can offend or insult while maintaining a certain plausible deniability. Sometimes you'll see Mars in Libra attempt to get its way, do its thing, do what it wants, right? Achieve its goals while justifying its actions based on the technicalities of the rules, what you said or what was written. For example, say you asked your roommate not to have his poker buddies over this Friday night because you picked up an extra shift Saturday morning and you want to be able to get a good night's sleep. And the poker buddies are always so loud, And your roommate says, "Sure thing, roomie." And then you go to bed Friday night only to be awoken by the sound of bass thumping through your walls and people chatting and giggling and clanking beer bottles around. And you go out and you say, "Dude, what the hell? I got to work in the morning." And your buddy says, "What? I told you asked me not to invite my poker buddies over. I didn't. These are just some guys I met at the bar. What's the problem?" That's Mars in Libra for you. So now with Jupiter in Cancer, squaring Mars. Squares are tense aspects which represent conflict. So when Jupiter squares another planet, it's often attempting to correct or moderate that planet in some way, to balance it, or at least make it more successful. So for some of us, this might mean Jupiter explaining very carefully to Mars in Libra why that is not very considerate, not actually very conducive to a healthy long-term roommate arrangement, as Jupiter, sees exactly what the roommate's doing. So Mars may grumble under his breath as he sends his friends home and perhaps makes it a point to be extra loud while he cleans up all the garbage. The message is likely to get across. So keep an eye out for people who are taking advantage of the rules or twisting your words, and may find that being patient and clear is more likely to succeed in managing this person rather than sinking into pettiness or passive-aggressive retaliation.